A little birdie told me that you have been postponing on your creative project, and I'm here to change that. In today's video, we are talking about how to actually tap into that creative well, how to make that well an endless, forever flowing, filled to the brim with creativity well, with 4 little steps, with 4 little things, 4 little tricks that I found that they have worked for me. If you're a creative, listen up. For the last year, maybe a little bit more, for the last 2 years, I have been focusing deeply on my creativity, what makes it spark, what brings it to life, and what makes it feel completely drained, what makes me feel burned out. And I know that there are a lot of creatives out there that they feel the same way, that all of a sudden where I was in a flow, everything feels like just stopped. I have come up with 4 different little points that they have helped me a lot throughout this journey, throughout these burnout periods, throughout feeling stuck, drained, and getting me back into a nice creative flow. And I know that if you're a creative, this will help you. So welcome to this week's video. This week we are talking about how to tap into our creative well and create it in such a way that it never runs out, it never runs dry. You always have water for your creations. Number 1, realizing that creativity exists all around us and inspiration is there if you really look for it. I like to think of it as a divine exchange of ideas with the creator, with the universe, with God, with Mother Nature, whatever that works for you. I like to think of it that way, as 2 creatives sharing their ideas and their creations. That beauty is hidden from the smallest things to the grandest. I'm gonna give you a little example. Just by looking at the camera, I see this candle over here. This candle brings me so much joy. I do adore roses, and this is a rose candle. It's all around roses. It smells like roses. It's handmade. It's made by a specific type of rose, and it literally smells like a bouquet of roses. This brings me, it makes that creative side of me feel so alive. And this is just a candle, it's just a pretty candle. You can find beauty, you can find ideas, you can find creation in anything and everything around you. Look around you right now. I am sure you can find something that you can say, oh, that's so pretty, oh, that's so beautiful, oh, that sparks an idea. Oh, what if this is, I don't know, it goes round and round and round, kind of like the Fibonacci sequence, if you're into maths. Oh, find that everywhere, find that in different things in life. There you go. That's creativity. Connecting different things, one thing with another. Creativity is like a puzzle. So look around you and look for those pieces, look for those missing pieces. And trust me when I tell you that the universe has everything that you need to inspire you, to create your project and to really fulfill who you are. It is finding inspiration in the little things, in the moment where everything feels very blunt and uninspiring, to look for something that it is beautiful. When you catch yourself saying, oh, I don't like this, find something beautiful about it. This is how you will train your brain to find beauty in everything. And in the beginning, it will be hard, especially if you are programmed to think negatively about anything. And this is something that we all do. I myself catch myself do that. I need to cut that thought out and tell myself, find something to compliment in that thing, find something beautiful in it. And eventually what that will do is it will train your brain to look for beauty instead of problems. Number 2, the in and out cycle. I like to call it this way because there is an input of information and an output of information. I have been working on this theory for quite some time now. That was during a time where I was feeling very burned out, and I was a part of a community that really inspired me to start vlogging, and I never shared those videos with anyone. And I was looking back at them, and this really stood out. The in and out cycle. When there is a great amount of input, you tend to feel stuck. You tend to feel overwhelmed. When there is a great amount of output, you feel drained. Input requires rest. Output requires work. And work in the essence of, I enjoy this, I am in that creative state, I am in that zone. Once you allow yourself to rest, for us creatives, this is so important. Like, if you don't rest, you really need to rest. That's where the best ideas come from. Watching movies, reading novels, just being immersed in another person's creation, that allows you to get inspired, because at the end of the day, that's what art is. It is old ideas with new ideas, and they get recycled and mixed, and you just build upon something new every single time you create art. There is a story that you are trying to say to the world, that only you can say it in your own voice, and only you can reach a specific audience. And that is why you need to do it. That is why you need to rest, to allow yourself to gather that information, to gather that inspiration, to go home to yourself and truly make sure that your output is what resonates with you. Art is selfish. We create because it makes us feel good. Because I'm trying to say something through art, or I'm trying to tell the world one thing that they never heard me say. So yes, take time for yourself, heal yourself, work on your craft, and then go show to the world what it is. Create that endless cycle of in and out. But you must always find your balance, because this balance is very personalized for each person. That's different. For example, I might require a higher input of information for me to create a good amount of output. It might be the other way around. There is no shame to how much you need to absorb in order for you to put out. Number 3, the creativity river. This is something that I picked up while I was going through the 12-week program of The Artist's Way. And Julia Cameron said this, I believe it was like something week 7, week 8, I don't remember, that creativity is not something that you need to reach up high to get, but it is a river that you're standing in. And it is so much easier for you to reach on the ground and grab creativity than having to reach for something that it is out of your reach and make it yours. Creativity is yours. Creativity never abandons you. It will always be there. You will forever be standing in that creativity river. It is always within reach. And I know that just by saying the term creativity river, if I were to tell you right now to picture that you are actually standing in that river, you are able to feel the water flowing between your toes. You are able to feel the sand. You are able to hear that stream of water. This is how powerful your creativity is. Your creativity is there through thick and thin. No matter what you're going through, your creativity will be there. Your creativity will wait for you when you're burned out, when you're exhausted, when you're overwhelmed, when you're tired or depressed. Your creativity will be there for you. And this leads us to our final point, the zero brain activities. These activities are the type of activities that simply just allow you to use your hands but keep your brain free. That is washing the dishes, cooking, baking, gardening, showering, Like being in the shower, that's where you get the best ideas ever. And for me, gardening has the same effect because it keeps my hands busy, but my brain is completely free. I am putting on some nice music and I am able to spend some time surrounded by beauty, by flowers, by nature. And my brain is allowed to roam free, to create, to step into that fantasy world of my novel and actually come up with new ideas on better ways on how to express things or what's coming in the future, something that happened in the past. Creativity has the power to tell you all this. And as creatives, it's also important to remember that when you do these zero brain activities, this allows your art to communicate to you. A huge thing when it comes to being an artist is listening to your art. Your MC has something to tell you. Your painting has something to tell you because that creation is yours as much as you are its. I hope you find something that resonates within those 4 points with you. And if you have any other points that really have helped you with your creative journey, feel free to share that with the rest of the people down in the comments. I always love hearing your thoughts and ideas and new things. And if nobody told you today, you are amazing, you are loved. Your creations are a vessel in this world to a higher path. Don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your artistic projects because they are yours for a reason and only you are able to give them life. Make sure to give them.